Hello and welcome everybody to this week's mic check. This week is going to be a little bit different because the recordings that we're going to be doing here, we're actually going to keep. That's right. Today, the script is actually to be bumpers for the mic check and for a little segment we're going to be releasing later on called Mic Check Moments. So everybody has a script. It's got some directions on it. We're going to actually be recording all of our stuff and submitting it. So stay tuned. Our first reader going up, our first actor who's going to be performing is Joe. I don't know why I turned that so awkward. Okay, there we go. I cannot present today. Joe, why don't you go ahead and take it over for us?
Okay. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a Mic Check moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for a free script practice. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter too. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
All right, who's going next?
I choose Dan.
I always end up early. All right. Thanks, Joe. You're watching the mic check. Wow, that hurt. You're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a mic check moment from the mic check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter too. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more. Richard.
You're muted, Richard.
I'm sure it's a great performance, but you've been muted this whole time.
He was going at it too, man.
Yeah, I can see that. Still muted.
Still muted. Okay, let's see. For some reason he is not unmuting.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hey, Richard, you've
There
got
he is.
still
Is it
muted.
unmuted now? Yes, no, it was.
Richard!
Okay. Gonna get this down.
All right, now we can hear you.
Yes, you can hear me now. I'm getting my dog redoing. The levels were pretty good, so
No, it's okay. Remember, this is just a straight, solid read. We're going to do the recordings and the directed sessions afterwards. So go for it.
all right. Okay. That's okay. I'll do it anyway in here. I like having lots of extra goodies. Okay.
All right.
All right, I'm ready this time. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a Mic Check moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter too. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more. Hey, now I got to get this back out. I ain't got enough room for doing everything. Next one. Sean, you help me out. You're next, bud.
All righty. Let's move this to where I can see it. Okay. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific and 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a Mic Check moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter too. If you like what you saw, then subscribe for more. All right, let's go for Golda.
Unmuted. Right? Okay, good.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday after. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a Mic Check moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter too. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
I'm sure you chose somebody, but we couldn't hear you. You were muted.
I successfully hit the wrong button. Leonard.
There we go. And I tried to show you what not to do. For the
You're
fourth
such an
time.
inspiration, Richard.
Well, yeah, but I tried to tell you just now, and I was muted.
Okay. Let's see. It's adjusting my settings again, so I'll do this the hard way. Now I just have to bring up the script to where I can actually read it. I got too many screens open. Okay, here we are. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday after. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a Mic Check moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter too. If you like what you saw, then subscribe for more. And I have no idea who's gone and who hasn't gone or whatever, so somebody else pick. I'll try to sort out my audio here.
See,
Alan,
Nathan,
you
I
haven't
think
gone
I'm
yet.
doing myself.
Yeah.
I have not gone.
Oh, Alan has not gone. Alan, why don't you go ahead and go next?
Okay. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a Mic Check moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter too. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more. And was I the last?
You're the last of those who are not Nathan and myself. Yes.
Well, then, Michael, it's up to you then.
Okay, I will go next. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a Mic Check moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter too. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more. And last but certainly not least is our very own Nathan.
You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a Mic Check moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter too. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Alrighty then. Good job, everybody. Now, what did everybody notice about the reads?
I know I had a problem, at least with the first line, where I was losing energy, like losing it at the end. I don't know if anybody else had that problem.
Okay.
I think mine was maybe a little over the top, but I think some of them, maybe we needed to smile while reading it to sound more inviting.
I can already see that this is going to require a little bit of rewriting here. For instance, you can find us on Facebook and Twitter too. I think I should change that to you can also find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
that can be better.
I'm going to change that now. Unless you want to do it, Nathan, because you're already in front of it.
You didn't want the alliteration?
Let's see. You can also
Because I know
find us
you can probably pull up the actual,
Original.
the original and edit it.
You can talk to us on Facebook and Twitter too. That's just get Twitter pated.
On the bright side, I think I solved my audio issue, but we'll find out as time goes by.
Well, you're sounding pretty normal there.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
sounded
scary.
good.
Yeah, you're sounding good. There's no like wild readjustments of your volume. It's not like shooting up like it did before.
What about the Mic Check moment from the Mic Check?
Yeah, I was kind of
How about the Mic Check moment every Monday afternoon at the Mic Check?
You see, I kind of wanted to. The only reason that I have that there is just so that I mean, there's also a little bit of marketing too. So I got to make sure that the mic check is in there and that it's on every Monday afternoon. But then again,
Actually, that makes sense, though. It really does. A couple of us in here have done radio, and me, I've been doing TV for several years, and that sort of thing kind of makes sense.
I think it needs more.
Keeping it branding under it.
Well, I mean, what we could do is take off the first mic check. So you're watching a moment from the mic check on every Monday afternoon.
That's good.
That sounds better.
And what about for the closing? Join the mic check every Monday for free script practice.
We can do that, but I'm assuming that if they get to the closing bumper, that they've seen the opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you said, you want to make sure it's heard.
Mic Check presents a Mic Check moment, only by the Mic Check.
Brought to you by the Department of Redundancy Department.
But you could also look at it like this. I mean, if you're doing a mic check moment from like one of our celebrity guests or something, it may be 5-10 minutes long. And then for the closing, you want to make sure that they know where to find us. Well, if they freaking look at the video, they know where to find us anyway. But
yeah, that's kind of the fine line that we're sort of treading here, and that's why I actually think that a lot of the scripts that you'll see that are somewhat like this, because this is very similar to like TV and radio imaging. Yeah. You kind of have to straddle that line of how oblivious do you consider the audience? Like
I see tons of promotional stuff like this every day.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. It's just like,
Well, so then what do you think? Is that closing okay? Join us every Monday for free script practice. If, since that closing is going to be on the end of both the normal mic check videos that we post as well as the moments.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could also change the second line and say you can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah, which I just did.
We could do
you
that.
can also find us on Facebook and Twitter. If you like what you
find
and subscribe.
Well, what Alan was suggesting was replacing us with the mic check.
Right. So
Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the mic check on Facebook and Twitter.
Good.
Yes.
You can also find the mic check on Facebook and Twitter.
Sounds good.
That's cool. Yeah.
There we go.
At the risk of derailing us, if the moment can be like up to 10 minutes, do we want to call it a moment?
Oh, yeah.
Well, considering that the mic check videos themselves are
2 hours,
an hour to 2 hours long,
Yeah.
I think up to 10 minutes for a moment is all right.
Okay.
Excuse me, we're having a...
It's also, I mean, it's not only, does mic check moment sort of work, there's a little bit of an alliteration there, but it's also the fact that it's, it's sort of communicating that it's going to be just a little taste of what you'd normally get in the full thing.
A taste of the mic check.
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of reads are you looking for here? Just like normal reads?
Friendly, inviting. No, I don't necessarily want over the top. We could. I mean,
way over the top.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, if you wanted to send us some extra ones that you're just having some fun with, I wouldn't have a problem throwing them on there, especially when we're doing like animation or video game work, because that would really fit.
Throw a nice guitar behind it.
Watching the mic check. But these are supposed to sound friendly, inviting, happy. I guess read with some energy. I should have explained that a little bit more as more like friendly, inviting, happy. It's really difficult to do that with punctuation too, because if you put a period, it's sort of read as flat. But if you put an exclamation mark, you sort of read it a little over the top. I'm looking for something more in the middle.
Yeah. So I noticed that some of the reads were not quite announcery, but more towards that direction.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
But I know that promos are a little different than standard reads too, so I wasn't sure whether that was a good direction or not.
Now, I personally leaned in the direction of what I've been both doing and exposed to in the process of broadcasting TV. because, well, like I said, there's a ton of this stuff. You especially find it on the talking head shows that go on during the day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I figured, given the people who did that were people who are experienced, that maybe that was a direction that I should play towards, as opposed to my.
It's a
attempting
common direction when you're doing
girl
promotionals.
next door.
It is. It's really a common kind of direction.
To be announcery, you mean?
Yeah, well, you
little
kind of
bit.
lean in that direction, but I mean, you don't have to be totally announcery. You can be a little more friendly and outgoing, and kind of try to soften it up a little bit so it doesn't have that hard announcer edge. Or, you go the old, you're watching the mic check.
Yeah. So
Oh,
ultimately,
Gary
ultimately, I want this to sound inviting. I want this to sound a little easy to listen to, if that makes any sense, like mild.
So you want us to skew towards like a conversational tone?
Absolutely.
You don't want us to sound like a bunch of freaks?
No. I mean, hey, for the first round, let's try to keep it a little bit more serious, but we will totally accept any submissions you want to send in that are a little bit wacky, a little bit crazy, because we definitely have mic checks that are a little wacky and crazy, and I would not mind having some intros, some openings that go along with that. So I guess that's up to you. If you want to go with something a little bit more charactery, a little bit more weird now, just make sure to send us one later that's a little bit more serious.
But you basically want the ones we record right here and now.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think we can start using these now and start featuring your names at the beginning of these mic checks. So, because I mean, that's one of the reasons why we're reaching out to our attendees for this, because we want to feature your names at the beginning of these. So it's going to be our mic check opening, bumpers done by, or narration done by, show your name, and it'll be playing in the background at the same time.
And you just want raw audio unprocessed? Or do you want it processed?
What was that?
I won't process mine. I'll cut out the good ones, but I'm not going to do the audio processing. I'm not very good at that stuff. So I actually have an engineer that works for me. So
I'll just do
Well,
minimum stuff.
Yeah,
like
as cleaned up as you can get it, like, take out any extraneous breaths. We'll go with the best takes, and
I
yeah,
would
just
recommend everybody mute when we're all reading, because as I can see in my DAW, I'm picking everybody up here.
Yeah.
I can hear your microphones, your breathing. So.
Okay.
Yeah, and I try to do that when we're doing the regulars, just hit the mute when I'm not doing the reading.
that's
I
gonna be a
missed
little
some of these. I had somebody in another deal that I'm supposed to be in that with all my internet issues, stuff that I thought I sent, they may not have got. So sorry, I was distracted. What are the scripts supposed to be so that I can fix them?
Oh, just go ahead and if you have the Google
Link.
Docs link open, just refresh it.
Okay. Yeah, and then I saved that on my own, so I'll bring that up then.
Yeah, I
Okay.
had to go back to my shareds.
Yeah. For me, the muting isn't necessary because everything you guys are saying comes only in my ears, and my mic can't pick that up.
mine can.
Well, I think on my end, it's because of the way I have this set up to manage it. So it somehow.
So for you, we'll make sure everything is absolute. Well, I mean, for all of the other ones, we definitely want to make sure that everything's as absolutely quiet as possible. But specifically for Nathan,
It's like I have everybody plugged into my interface. I don't know how this is possible, but it's good. I mean, for later use for other things like streaming live or whatever.
there you go.
Almost there, Michael. I'm almost there.
Well, that's cool, because maybe having live streams would be something we can do later.
Yeah.
All right. So everybody have a good idea of what we're doing here now?
Yes.
Sort of understand where it is we're going for?
Serious,
Then,
friendly, conversational.
yeah. So then we're going to go ahead and do the directed reads. Again, these are going to be, hopefully, these are going to be heard by people who aren't necessarily familiar with the mic check. who you haven't quite worked with before. So this needs to sound friendly, inviting, and warm.
Yes.
So, Joe, take it away.
Okay. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Okay, opening it up. What did everybody think?
I'm guessing it was my connection issues then.
Yeah, same here.
Loud and scratchy.
Yeah.
It was definitely pretty scratchy, but all in all, the performance sounded pretty solid. Less announcery than your first one with a good amount of energy. But this is why I didn't want to do any network recording, because you were definitely really crackly through the entire thing here on our end.
Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
good take here. So
I think it would be best if we were going to do any network recording to switch over and use Source Connect.
Yeah.
That's for sure. That's for sure. Why don't we get one more read that has just a little bit more. I can see why directors want to use energy. I'm trying to stay away from that. Something a bit more specific.
Cheery?
No, with a little more excitement.
okay.
Just
I think
a
to be
little, a
more
little brighter. That's it. A little brighter.
There you go.
Brighter.
I think, and a smile. If you just smile while you're reading, I think that's what you'll need. I think that's what kept it from being so inviting.
Okay. Cool. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Yeah, I'm satisfied with that. What did you all think?
Yeah, that definitely smiling while you were reading. That's all it
Yeah,
was
that was
just a
good.
little something to make it inviting, and that really helped.
I've gotten that note before because most of my characters don't tend to smile very much.
And you're a big smiling dude, too.
Well, no, I think that that had the right tone, had the right feel, it had the right energy, the right speed as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool.
Go
Okay.
ahead,
Back it up.
chop out the breaths, chop, however you want to do it, and then go ahead and send it to us as an MP3.
Okay.
All right, cool. So, who was next?
Dan was next.
Dan.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear, are you going to do a character this time, or are you going to do it more serious?
No, I'm going to do me.
Okay.
You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more. Oh my God, I hope I was recording.
All right. What did everybody think of that?
Just a tad rushed, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like the tone. I like the tone, though. It was friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, bulldozer was kind of the word that came to my mind. Sorry,
Yeah,
that's
I
not
sped
quite
through
flattering.
it. Once I realized that I was not recording, I sped through it. My fault.
Yeah, I think you went a little bit quick. Definitely slow it down. Give it a little bit of smile too, and I think we'll have something really good here.
All right. Anything else?
That's it for me. Nathan, do you have any thoughts on it?
Not really. Just slow it down a little bit.
Okay. I'm recording now. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
I liked it. That had a lot of friendliness to it that time.
Twitter is now my favorite new word.
Twitter.
I love
Twitter.
it.
Join us and get all Twitter pated.
It's fast.
All right. Who was on after?
Richard.
I believe that was. Oh, don't I'm not muted.
You're
I'm
not.
going-
You're not. We can hear you this time. We can hear
I'm
you.
doing
You're good.
okay.
Now, are you recording?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. That's why I looked up because I've got things smaller.
Yes.
And
You are unmuted. We can hear you. Just go ahead and get the recording going and give us some reads.
you're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
All right. What did everybody think?
I liked it.
Can you smooth the words just a tad more? They were a bit precise, I guess.
I need to muddy it up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Like
just
that.
Yeah, I noticed that a little bit on the Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah, sometimes the old theater stuff comes back where you're taught to articulate because somebody needs to hear you in the last row when you got 1,000 people in an auditorium. And that's
Yeah, well, thankfully, it's just you in front of a microphone for this performance.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not rolling the skull. Alas.
I noticed also that you started off on a really flat, low note. You're watching the mic check. You sort of picked up after the beginning. I'd like for you
Okay.
to start off in like a mid note. You're watching the mic check, you know?
Hey, guys, guess what? You're watching the Mic Check.
There you go. Something more like that.
Yeah, that was good.
All right. Whenever you're ready, go for it.
Okie dokies. Make sure it records. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
So close, but you missed the on in the second set in the moment. So
You're
on every
watching
Monday
a moment
afternoon.
from the Mic Check. I miss on every Monday
Yes.
afternoon.
Yep, you just said every Monday afternoon.
Well, we'll get to it. Fiddle foos. I always hate that when I go back and listen to my own stuff. It's like, seriously, you missed that tiny little. What is wrong? Oh well. Okay, let's go to the end. There we go. Okay, you want me to do it one more time?
Yeah, let's get all three again.
Okay. As soon as my stomach stopped making noise. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
There you go.
That worked?
What did- yes, absolutely. It worked for me. Nathan, what did you think?
Oh, you
I
made
was
it.
muted.
I've
You
started
pulled a Richard.
I was like, oh, it sounded great. Wait a minute. Him can't hear me.
All right. What did everybody else think about that too? Opening it up. What did you all think of those performances?
Now, Richard always sounds like the ultimate grandfather to me, which is a good thing.
Yeah, no,
Son, I appreciate that, Johnny.
No, it's true though. You have this really comforting and experienced tone to your voice that just works wonderfully.
Yay. If I only knew the real me.
I just caught
Well, that's part of voiceover, isn't it? Just discovering yourself
That's
in the
right,
various different
figuring out what
situations you
works.
have to ask or act.
But thanks for reminding me to, I love Frank's words. That's the best way to describe it, is just muddy it up a little. And I didn't try to do the hard K's and stuff on the end. So it sounded better in my head here and my phones. Who is after me?
Me.
Oh, it's Sean, because he helped me. I remember now.
All right.
Oh, we got a little bit of an echo going.
Yeah.
Is there an echo now? I switched to my other microphone that I usually use inside the booth because it's a better microphone. I don't know if that caused a problem switching it.
I don't know. Then it must be coming from you. We can definitely hear the speakers.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what that's what we're hearing. We're hearing the
That's what
speakers
it
coming
is.
through.
Ah.
Except more sound.
All right. Will that work? Can you hear it okay enough to?
So I guess what we'll have to do is you'll definitely have to mute up with everybody else's. But yeah, you're gonna have to make sure to mute the speakers and then unmute them right afterwards so we can give you some feedback.
Okay, I got a control dial right in front of me, so I'll just dial it down.
Alrighty then. Well, turning off my air. All right, go ahead and give us a read.
All right, we'll turn this off. You're watching. Oh, let me record that too. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific and 7 p.m. and 7. Oh, sorry, do it again. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more. All right. Did it sound better?
Did you drop the tone of your voice though? Because I mean, this is definitely different sound that's coming through from before. Does anybody else notice that?
I noticed that too, but I think it may be the microphone he's using.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking it was.
He may have adjusted his tone just a little bit.
Yeah, I can hear it coming through, and it's coming through a little lower.
It's got more of a bottom end to it.
Okay.
It'd be like if I switched in my my AT 2020.
That's what this is.
I would sound a lot higher. Well, that's weird because usually AT 2020s are a little bit higher.
What I was using before was a M Audio USB mic. So
okay,
I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah,
but
there's definitely a different sound coming through that microphone.
Yeah,
Mine's an
that's
AT
for sure.
2020.
It's a little deeper.
So yeah.
You still have this whole echo thing going on, and it's pretty distracting, but we can get it back anyway.
Well, I mean that's okay, but it's actually giving us a good idea of what's going on with your microphone because the sound that we're getting at least is coming through at a lower pitch than what it should be.
huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, your voice is definitely a lot lower.
Yeah, one critique that I have is you were really punching back. You're there at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
You're watching the Mic Check.
So
There were parts there where I was almost expecting to say for $1.99 at whatever.
yeah,
Right here at Payless.
yeah, a little bit more of the
there's more.
emphasis. Yeah, so a little bit more of the emphasis on the action. You're watching the mic check. You're watching a mic check moment, or a moment from the mic check. Yeah. I wrote this, and I'm just don't even. Yeah, I don't even know what I wrote. Apparently.
It's more emphasis on watching than your. Okay.
Yeah.
Get some water here. All right. Right, okay, let's continue this. You ready for the next read?
Absolutely, go for it.
All right. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. You liked what you saw? Then subscribe for more. Okay.
Okay. Did anybody else miss that last if?
Yeah, I think I missed that.
I think he goes, if you liked what you saw.
Yeah.
You is what he said. It sounded like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just sounded like you dropped
What you
if
saw.
altogether at the end there. Do you use this for like various different other recordings too? This microphone?
This one, yeah, I use this for all my professional, like in the booth.
Okay. Did you happen to do a
Okay.
character or
You have
something
an EQ,
before?
didn't you?
Recently?
What's that?
Did you happen to do like a character or something recently?
Yeah, I've done a couple of characters recently.
Okay, that might be why your microphone is set the way it is.
Yeah.
Because again, we're getting this really deep tone coming back.
Yeah.
Is it USB or coax? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's XLR.
XLR, yeah.
Yeah.
Might be your bit settings.
Let's see, I've got the.
Even the echo coming through your microphone makes my voice sound lower.
Yeah.
I'm scared of my voice if it gets lower.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that, and I have the voice of a 10-year-old.
But not at all times.
Okay, let's see. Is that better now?
No, it's still
there.
distorted.
It's not as bad as it was, but
A little bit improved. Okay, let's see if I can pull this down. Drop some of the lows out. Okay, how's that? Does that sound better?
that's getting closer to sounding like you.
A little bit more.
It's so weird. Yeah, it's dropping the pitch of everything coming through it.
That is
Well, it
really-
wouldn't be a mic check if we weren't checking the mic.
Yeah, that's true.
Sean checks his mic during the mic check.
Well, this is definitely going to be an interesting recording to look back on for you. I really hope that this is recording you at this like sort of lower distorted tone, because this is going to be real interesting to watch back for you.
Huh.
You sound like Andre the Giant doing it.
Remember those settings. You may be able to use them for something later on.
Yeah, right.
Oh no, Sean, you actually knew my reference, huh?
Yes, Andre. Does anybody want a peanut?
There you go.
Unbelievable.
No, I'm not rhyming, and I mean it.
Yeah. Does anybody want a peanut? That's perfect. Love that movie.
Yeah, you're
Well, other than the tone, which I certainly hope is just on our side, I think the takes were pretty good actually for the second round. I'd just like for you to not cut out the if at the very end.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would say if you want to just go ahead and take that last one, the closing bumper.
Okay.
I think the other two were pretty good.
All right, let's do that one. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Wow. Michael's voice sounded completely strange. Perfect.
Perfect. Oh man, it's so stupid hot down here in Southern California. This box is just boiling me alive. Alrighty then.
I'm actually comfortable at 98 right now. And
Yeah, we're actually below 90, so.
Oh, that's surprising.
I think we are too. We broke our heat wave.
It wasn't that way.
We've broken our smoke wave.
God, it was miserable. 95 with 88% humidity.
Oh, that's fun.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Mm,
Alrighty then. Who's up next?
I think it's me.
It is
I think
Goldie.
it is Goldie.
Right.
Alrighty. That was me, not my mic. Sorry. That wasn't that funny. Okay, pull myself together. Clearly not enough sleep lately. It's recording. Good. Verifying it's recording. Come on. Oh, that's weird. Is this recording? Is this on? Is this on? This is really too low. I'm probably going to speak louder when I start recording. There we go. Okay, cool. Sorry. Checking my bra. Getting my script back. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
And that's why we have you recording yourself.
Exactly.
Oh, better.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
quality
yeah,
when you started recording and when you started speaking, the quality just dropped. It tanked.
Nosedive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, we still got the tone and general feel of the read, but yeah, that quality tanked, and I'm really glad you're recording on your side.
Yeah.
So, now, thankfully, though, we were able to hear what the performance was like. What did you all think of that one?
I feel like it lacked a little bit of excitement. Like she wasn't trying to like share her excitement with her friends to join the mic check.
Yeah.
It was subdued. Yeah, that's what I
Mhm.
was going to say. It was
Yeah, I get that from, for example, on the join us every Monday for free script practice. It sounded almost resigned there at the end. Join us every Monday for free script practice.
Hey, Sean, I just thought of something. Is your microphone on?
Is it backwards?
Yeah, because that did it for mine when I did it.
Nope, I got the screen on the front side here.
Okay.
The little screen.
Yeah.
And you're really being cautious with those pop filters. You got 2 of them on. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, I had this one forever, and then this microphone came with a pop filter, so I just put it both on there. And I still get pops in my reads.
Perspiring.
Well, anyway, yeah, it felt more resigned than it did friendly,
Okay.
warm, and inviting. Yeah, it definitely started off with a really low energy and ended with a really low energy.
Okay.
So I'd like for you to bring up the importance. Think about the fun that you've had on the mic check before.
Okay. All right.
Channel that. Channel your inner child.
My DAW, which crashed anyway.
No fun.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Not recording anyway.
Oh, Audacity.
No, actually, I'm doing Twisted Wave.
Wunderbar.
Oh, Twisted Wave.
Twisted Wave because Chrome can't do Audacity.
Really? Oh,
And now I'm
Chromebooks.
doing that. Okay. And now I am speaking and seeing how hot this is. Okay. I think it's back to normal. We'll give it a shot.
Mute.
You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Better.
Okay, opening it up.
Yeah, that had a lot more energy to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounded like a goal to read.
It sounded like it sounded like you're actually excited about coming to the mic check instead of, oh God, not another mic check.
Monday, oh.
Boy, they.
You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Like that.
Yeah.
That's what I
better.
want, as just as dejected and as horrified as possible. We want this to sound like we've got a gun to the back of your head and you're having to read this.
You're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at
Yeah.
4 p.m.
No, but really, that read
Honestly.
that read had a lot more. It had a lot more engagement to it.
Yes.
It felt easier to sort of connect with you on it because it felt like you connected with it a little bit more.
Mhm.
Yeah, one critique that I'd have on it is you were kind of punching the "you're" there at the beginning, so beware of that.
Okay. Sounds good.
The energy level was perfect, but I'd slow the pace just a tad because
Okay.
I think you crossed from excited to nervous.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So watch the how hard you're hitting the openings and slow the pace just a bit, but keep that same level of energy in your voice.
All right. You're watching Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4. That was a little fast. All right. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, I'm going to stop
You're
you.
Okay.
You went back to your
Okay.
previous reads.
Okay.
And you still hit your. So you're
I
watching
got
the
it.
mic check.
You're watching the Mic Check. Okay.
Yeah, you're watching the mic check.
You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more. Oops, and my dog just died again. It's not liking this networking.
Uh-oh. But you got the recordings, right?
I have no idea. Find out. I may have to re-record. We'll see.
Okay. Well, what did everybody think of those recordings, of those takes?
It sounded good. I think she kind of missed the emphasis on moment. Like you're watching a moment from the mic check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Also, on every Monday afternoon,
Mhm.
it would be nice to liven up the afternoon a little bit.
Yeah, afternoon, on every Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna stop my video and see if it makes things a little happier. All right, please work. Oh wait, stop. Let's go mono because you like to start in non-mono. Stop. Okay, hang on a second. New, empty file. Edit, convert to mono. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Can you just take the first one again?
Sure. You're watching the Mic Check. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. What did everybody think of those?
That
I think
second
it's-
read. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think the same thing with afternoon. You should do with Eastern.
Okay.
On 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Like just a little bit. That kind of adds to the excitement, I think, too.
Yeah, with these reads, it's okay to end up on, at least with this first two opening ones, it's okay to end up on an up note.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something I've noticed with you a lot, Goldie, and not just this week, but you have a tendency to frequently kind of die there on the end. So just something to keep aware of.
Okay. I'm also trying hard not to upspeak because.
Yeah, on the first two opening ones, it's okay to end with upspeak.
Okay.
But at the end, you're ending off just fine. Like
Okay.
I don't know about anybody else. I personally had no problem with that closing take.
Okay.
No, it sounded good to me.
It was good.
I'd like to hear the big old Goldie smile that she does every time.
All right. So do all three again?
Yeah, one more time.
All right. Making sure it's actually recording and moving along. Hello. Hello. Okay. You're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the mic check on every Monday afternoon. You're watching a moment from the mic check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the mic check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Okay. The upspeak felt a bit forced with those
Okay.
first two.
Yeah,
All
it
right.
sounded
Yeah,
a little cheerleader to me.
Yeah, it felt a little forced. Just relax. You did some great takes last time. There was just some small adjustments to make.
Okay.
Again, for the standard opening,
Mhm.
it's you're watching the mic check.
Yep.
For the moment opening, you're watching a moment from the mic check. So
Okay.
the emphasis is a little bit different. Make sure to underline those if you want to keep it straight in your head where the emphasis is supposed to be. Go ahead and underline them or highlight them a different color, however you want to do it. But definitely separate those as the point to give it a little bit of a boost.
Okay. Let me grab a copy now. Again.
Yeah, your last couple of takes, well, the previous take, at least before this one, was really, really close. It was really close.
Okay. See if I can. I have no idea how to do it. I'm on a iPad trying to figure out how to.
What generation iPad do you have?
It's an iPad Air. I think the first version of those.
Okay, because if you can save things as PDF on at least at a certain, I don't know which generation, but at a certain generation, you can do all the edits right onto it.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, thank you. Can you let go now? Are there an editing? Yes, check. Got it. All right, we have surmounted the challenges of technology.
Awesome.
Now we can surmount
All right.
the challenges of speech and energy. All right, speed and energy. You're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the mic check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the mic. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the mic check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Okay, opening it up. What did everybody think? Are those the takes?
I think they were really good. I think the only spot I saw that was kind of off was it was almost like she stuttered almost on every Monday afternoon, like she was thinking about it.
Okay.
Other than that, I think it was like really, really good.
I think that might have been the network because her quality did drop there.
Yeah,
It could've
just
been.
it might have been network related, not a personal pause.
So I don't know if others heard this, but the very last line, I felt there was a slight drop in energy.
Okay.
I did hear that too. I didn't think it was too bad, but I definitely did hear that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Golda. We're really railing on you, but we know you can do it. That's the thing. We know you can do it.
All right.
Yeah, I thought that last group was pretty good.
Yeah. It was, again, really close. Just a few minor adjustments, you'll get it.
Yeah, and
I do
don't go
a
over the top and change
silly one,
everything.
and then, I was going to say, can I do a silly one and then come back?
Yeah, go for it. Do a pattern
Get
break.
some help? Okay.
Heck, why not record the silly one too?
I'll record the silly one too because it's still going.
Perfect. Do it. Let's hear it.
You're watching the mic. Hang on a second. You're the worst kind there. It's an intellectual snob. It's so much. Okay. You're watching the mic check. I'm totally not there. Okay. Whatever. I'm just going to do this. It's going to suck and it'll be fine. You're watching the mic check on. Excuse me. You're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the mic check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find us. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the mic check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more. Okay.
Yeah, please send us that.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Yeah, the tone and everything. You went to a character, and all the tones and everything were great.
Exactly. That was great. Please send us that.
Yes.
Now let's go ahead and get one more.
In American, standard American.
Yeah, standard American. Let's go ahead and get one more take, and then we'll have to move
Read
on.
it the same way. Read it the same way.
Okay. You're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the mic check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the mic check on Facebook and Twitter. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the mic check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
That was perfect.
There you go.
That was it. Those were the takes. Please give us the crazy one and give us the normal one.
Okay.
That was
both
amazing.
of them. All right. See you later, Joe. Thanks for joining us.
See you later,
Bye,
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, you did the character, and then you actually kept the tone and everything. It was, yes, that's just what we've been asking. Perfect.
Nailed it.
All right. So who is after Goldie?
Me.
All right, Leonard.
Oh, let me turn on my recording here too. Just because.
Also good. You're unmuted. There. That's a good first step.
Oh, I need to be muted.
Okay. You're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the mic check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the mic check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Okay, opening it up. What did you all think?
I heard the same thing that we heard last week when you kind of went robotic.
Okay.
Like it sounds like a computer program reading it for you. Sorry, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on the sing-songy side. I don't know
Yeah.
how else to say it, but it was going up, and it was what I used to do a lot.
I heard that little bit of press 1 for the mic check. Press 2 for movie phone.
Yeah, so it was a little bit stiff. It was a little bit robotic, and there wasn't a whole lot of. It wasn't very bright. I'd like to hear it being a little bit brighter, a little bit with a little bit more smile, a little bit
Happier.
Yeah, happier.
Okay.
I was wondering about the emphasis on the word on. Are we doing it like the show is on, or was it like on every Monday?
On every Monday afternoon, like it's a show.
Okay, he got it right then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, take two.
Take two. Let's hear it.
You're watching the mic check on every Monday.
You're hitting the same. You're in the exact same place.
Yeah, I
You're
could tell.
watching the mic check. You're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're inviting somebody.
You're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. So I notice at every point there is there's punctuation. You go down.
Okay.
So you're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. So that is what I think is really killing the invitation here, because that downspeak really does just put a massive break on the energy, on the emotion.
Okay.
So you're watching the mic check. If you need to end off on a mid-tone, you're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
So to avoid the whole, you're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon, you want to keep it in a mid-tone, because I think that'll keep you from dropping into that robotic feel.
Okay.
So go ahead and give that a try.
You're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. You still dropped into that for the mic check. You're watching the mic check. That's not the end of the idea. We're continuing on from there. You're watching the mic check. Don't go so low.
Okay.
Well, I realize I ended up on a down note there, but don't do what I say, not what I do. Okay.
Okay. I'm happy for the critiques.
Michael, yours sounded like it was a comma, where his sounded more like it was a period, like it was the end. You're watching the mic check. Like yours sounded, Michael, like more like you were, like you said, carrying on the sentence after that. There's more to it.
Yeah, that's the whole feel we're going for, is that the mic check is not the end of it. You're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Sure, if you want to end slightly off on a down note at the end, no problem. But all throughout the rest of it, mid-tones. We want it to sound like you are inviting us. So Try it again.
You're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the mic check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the mic check on Facebook and Twitter. If you like what you saw, then subscribe for more.
All right. What do people think?
That was better for what we were talking about. I think what he's I don't want to say messing up on, but it sounded a little robotic.
It sounded forced. It didn't sound robotic. It sounded forced.
It just sounded like one of those like automated voices where it's like, you're watching the mic check. So
one thing that helped kind of get over some of this, and these are tips because I've been there. Trust me, it was like to get rid of that. Take your headset and you read it so you don't hear yourself, and just have it off. Then you're not going to be as apt to have that pattern. Sometimes that helps.
Okay, I'll try that. Ready?
This works for me.
Go for it.
You're watching the mic check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the mic check on every Monday afternoon. You're watching a moment from the mic check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the mic check on Facebook and Twitter. If you like what you saw, then subscribe for more. Okay.
That was better.
Mm-hmm.
It was better, but something was missing. I don't know. I can't point it out.
It's the way that he started off every sentence. He always started off really low. He had to come up from it. You're watching the mic check, and that sort of hindered the rest of the read.
Yeah.
Okay. You're watching the mic check. Sorry, go ahead.
Pre-life it. Just hi guys, you're watching the mic check.
Yeah, you can always cut those out.
Yep.
That'll help you.
Just to have some positiveness to it here on the last paragraph, yes, you started out low, but once going on that paragraph, I think it went a whole lot smoother. Thought it didn't have songy pattern anywhere near as what had been. So improvement. We're getting there.
Okay. It's a process.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Try again.
Yeah, please do.
Yes.
You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on You can also find the Mic You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Okay, you sped up on the moment one. The first read sounded pretty good. I'm sure there's something, but the moment opening, you definitely sped through that. And then you started speeding through the closing, and then you caught yourself and went back.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Give us another set.
You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
That was it for me.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go with that.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Those are the takes. Go ahead and
Just
send them
kept
to
picking
us.
the directions, and you were getting a little better each time, and I think that was probably the best ones. But it definitely made a difference when you took off the headset until you get used to it. I leave mine on because I get road noise and low roll, and I have to know that that's there to stop and
Yeah, I actually have been taking off my sets a fair bit for my own recordings, just off the Mic Check too. So good.
Well, there you go. It definitely does help because you stop. It's much more difficult to have a critical ear when you're not listening back to your own recording. So, I don't know. I think that's the right way to go, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was good. Please make sure to send them to us as an MP3.
Will do.
Next is Alan.
Alan.
Right?
Okay.
You're up, Alan. I sound so weird.
Here. So I gather you can hear me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me see if I can get this recording going. Okay. Hopefully that'll work. Let me get the script. Okay, guys. So actually, I am very excited about this.
Cool.
You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a Mic Check moment from the Mic Check. Sorry, I had the old script in my head.
You have the new one up, though, now, right?
Yeah, I have the new one. I just,
okay.
Listen, screwed it up. What could I say?
No worries. No worries. Go from the top.
Go from the top?
Mm-hmm. From the top.
Okay. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Okay, opening it up. What did everybody think?
He had the emphasis on your.
Yeah, both times.
Yeah, both of them. Other than that, like it was interesting because it was like slow and relaxed, but he still sounded excited about it.
Yeah. No, Alan, you definitely have that that sort of slower and measured pace to your voice that it works out really well. This is not a critique or anything, but it's it's sort of this like calming and inviting tone that you've got naturally to your voice. I'd love to hear the switch from on emphasis. I do agree. So for the standard opening, the emphasis should be on watching. And for the moment opening, the emphasis should be on moment.
Yep.
Hey, Michael, you're watching the mic check.
Hey, that had a little more. I thought just a tad subdued, but
No, that was me.
I mean, when Alan was doing it, you do, your voice is made for those kinds of things. Just I think what we were doing with who was it earlier? All of a sudden,
Leonard.
No, the gentleman who he just left us.
Joe.
Any Christmas. Well, all he did sound a little more enthusiastic and a tad more inviting. He did was smile when he read it, and yours is similar to his. I think if you do that, it's off just a gnat for me, and I think that would step it up.
Yeah, it sounds to me a little bit like an accountant reading it. I like a little more engagement there.
All right. Well, hey, let me get off my accountant hat and let me get a little more engagement, okay, guys?
Put that calculator away.
Here we go. All right. So, Michael, you're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. each.
It's all right. From the top. No worries. No
all
worries.
right. So, Michael, you're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Okay. Let's redo the first one, but I like that you pre-lifed it, but you pre-lifed it going down. So Michael, try going up. So Michael.
Okay. So Michael, you're watching Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, actually,
Money.
I had no problems with the previous two takes that you did with the moment opening and the closing. That was the only one that I wanted to hear differently, and you did a really good job with it, I feel.
Yeah.
What did everybody else think?
That was
You kinda
perfect. Yeah.
It was good.
You kind of ate the Pacific there. It feels like you need to re-record that one word. It came across as like Pacific.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you do that same thing again? Just make sure you hit Pacific Eastern. But just the top line, just the standard opening.
So, Michael, you're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
There it is.
Perfect. That's it.
You got
Set
it.
it, print it, send it in.
I will. And so the other ones are okay, the second and third.
Yes. The moment opening and the closing are good from your previous reads. I don't feel that we need to change those at all. You hit those just right. It was just that beginning, just the slight little differences, but you did it.
Do you want these in 3 separate files or 1 file?
You know what?
I'm setting mine raw, so
I'll go ahead and here, Nathan. I'll go ahead and deal with the audio. I'll try to level them out and everything like that. Why don't you go ahead and just send it to me as one big block of audio?
Right. Okay, so it's just raw. Just chop out the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
All right. Then wait, it's myself now, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
boy. All right. I gotta step out of the booth for just a second.
Yeah, so Michael, now you can talk to me if you want,
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, man.
All
I don't know.
right.
I just like to get in the mood by talking to you guys. It helps.
Hey, no, that really worked out for you. That last set of those last deliveries were really great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Did that sound a bit announcery to anybody else?
Just a little bit. It kind of had that. Well, it goes back to days on the taste, which isn't too bad.
Yeah,
I can do it differently.
you could just try to do a tad more conversational.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you on the first one you punched the "you're" a little much.
Okay. I'll try it
And
again.
the last one, I think you kind of got a little fast just at the end of it. You were kind of speeding up just a little bit as you went.
Did anybody else notice that?
A little bit. It wasn't like extreme, but it was a little bit.
Okay. We'll take those adjustments. All right. So more conversational, a little bit slower at the end. I hit the "you're" too much. I'll watch for those. Okay.
But your tone was great.
You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Sounded solid to me.
I agree with that one.
Now send
heard
those to
nothing.
yourself as an MP3.
Gladly. I'm just kidding.
Make sure you label it, please.
All right.
All the
so I'll go
labeling
ahead and-
information is in the chat.
All right, I'll go ahead and end my recording. And up next is Nathan. Just make sure that you're not getting anybody else in there. Let's hope you're only recording you, Nathan.
Yeah, everybody will have to mute because I do just a little bit picking up everybody else. So
Okay.
and I'm going to pattern break first because I have done a lot of promo stuff. So I want you to know you're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a Mic Check. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you like what you saw, then subscribe for more. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Ooh, I heard the Tennessee and saw.
Yeah, me too.
Did that little bit of accent come out? It did, didn't it?
Just a smidgen.
I can't help myself. I've been around it a lot lately.
So I don't have anything bad to say about the character reads whatsoever, but on the normal reads, on that moment opening, you rushed through it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did anybody else notice that, or was that just me?
No, I caught that.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit
or
quick.
promo-y, I guess is really what it is.
Little promo.
You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon.
Right here on WVLR DT48.
Yeah, we're
Sounded
trying to
like
get
you were
away
trying to
from
do that 10-second post.
yeah, we're trying to get away from that. So let's go ahead and hear, You go ahead and pre-life it how you need to, but you're inviting us.
Okay.
Let me mute.
You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
I'm not sure about the pacing on the closing.
I think the opening was a little bit fast.
Yeah, I felt so too.
And a little too much on the your, just slightly. Great energy, though. The energy, I think, was perfect.
Yeah, Nathan's a very enthusiastic guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't rush your enthusiasm.
Yeah. Don't rush the enthusiasm. Let it breathe. Let it have its space. And go ahead and give us another read.
Okay. Hit my record button here.
Enjoy yourself.
You're watching the Mic Check on... Hey guys, you're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Hang on. I'm going to stop you right there.
Okay.
You just ran right over the comma.
I did.
And that's what's making you sound really announcery. You're running right over the comma. You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You let it breathe. Let that comma breathe. Don't run the poor thing over.
The poor thing. Hey guys, you're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Hey, you're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
You're going to have to retake the last one. The other two were great. You had great pacing, great energy, everything like that. But on that last one, you blasted right through it.
Okay. I love Ocean Audio. This thing works so well. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Still a bit fast.
Yeah, you did it again.
Okay. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter.
Again, you're already hitting it too fast. You're already hitting it too fast. Yeah, let it breathe. Give yourself a beat after each bit of why can't I think of the word now? Punctuation. Jeez.
There you go.
Okay.
Take a beat after each little bit of punctuation. Join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more. Give yourself just a little beat in between them. You have this habit of doing that, Nathan. I'm noticing it lately, that you blow right through the punctuation. You try to get right to the end as fast as possible, it seems. Let everything breathe a little bit.
Okay.
But don't lose your enthusiasm, because I think on the last read on that first sentence, you just kind of were down a little bit.
Yeah, pre-life it again. Pre-life that first one. Make it personal.
Okay. Hey guys, join us every Monday for free script practice. You can also find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
All right. What did everybody think of that one?
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, that was the pacing, and you had your pause in the right place, and it was very inviting.
Okay.
You did good. You did good. That was the take.
Yeah. You probably heard me play that chunk of hay. Did that play back through here?
Yeah, it did. It did. Well, not like specifically, but we definitely heard it.
Okay. Fantastic. All right. Let me put a marker on that.
Sorry, what was that? Was that Goldie?
I'd love to hear a kid version of the
Oh. The whole thing, huh?
yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
And what? You're watching the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Pacific and 7 p.m. Eastern. You're watching a moment. I'm having a moment. You're watching a moment from the Mic Check on every Monday afternoon. You can join us every Monday for free script practice. And you can find the Mic Check on Facebook and Twitter. And if you like what you saw, you can subscribe for more.
Elmo, huh?
And now we have a kid version of the bumpers.
That was great.
It's a stretch, but I got it.
It was so Elmo.
If I pitch it down a little bit, then I can go into something like this. Howard, get in here. You've been eating the ham again, and I told you not to.
I don't think I can get my shorts that tight. Just saying.
What's wrong with that? I can do that.
I was
All right,
born.
everybody. Well, hey, just like I mentioned before at the beginning, if you did a serious take this time, go ahead and do a character take and send us a couple of, a couple shots of that. We have places for everything. But thank you, everybody, for being on the Mic Check. This one was great. I can't wait to get all the recordings in and start working on that. And next week is going to be Nathan's week. So expect something interesting then.
All right.
All right,
I might
everybody.
have everybody
Thank you very
reading
much.
like kids.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night. Take it easy.